Hey everybody, so today I got a really cool one I want to share with you guys. This I have right here is a 1/50th scale Scania R580 V8. And it comes from, I believe, the IMC modeling company. Again, it's in the 1/50th scale on a twin steer chassis. And it's under the Nuke Boom livery. You see right there. This one I picked up a short while ago. I had seen it online. Well, I think back, the one I had seen was the big, Scania Streamline big cab. I was like, that's the one that I want. So I ordered it. Put a long story short, the one that got delivered, was the wrong size, completely. So the seller had, put the wrong picture up. They were, selling. Why they did that, I don't know. But got my money back, and the story turned out all right. So, as a matter of goodwill, I told them, because they wanted me to send the product back to Australia. I said, well, there's no guarantee that I'm ever going to see it again. If the money gets lost, so I took this guy as collateral. So I ended up keeping it. So in itself is not a bad model, but I would like the big cab. That would have been something different about my collection, but no complaints. So in detail, this Scania is very, very strong. Like, for example, let me show you the underside of the chassis. As you can see, it's got this really cool double axle. I don't mean the twin steer. I mean the mechanism that adjusts both axles. Well, it's got like a one stage, because if I move the front one, it'll turn, but it won't really want to move back. But very cool. Aluminum little arms to move it back and forth, left to right, left to right. Of course, doesn't have any suspension, but those are just little quirks that come with the models. I want to say that this back here, I'm not familiar with like these headache rack boxes back here, but like a generator. Got your lights, your strobes. I want to say that's supposed to be like French right there. Convoy exceptional. Of course, got your ladder tucked right behind. Fifth wheel, no, it doesn't slide, but it does move up and down. You got your European license plate right there. Stainless steel, heavy duty fenders. And you got an independent fender right over the twin steer axle. So I can get the cab to tilt forward just a peek. Okay, so cab does tilt forward a pretty wide degree. You have a pretty detailed view of the engine. Of course, supposed to be a big V8. That's really cool. Of course, the doors on the cab don't open, which is fine. I mean, I'm always saying the less parts that, open, the better. Too many things fall off. Too many things. I believe the mirrors are they're metal, but they're glued on, which is pretty cool. Gives it that extra rigidity. Yeah, but these Euro cabs are tall. Now, given the length, I would imagine it could only, only used in special service because those European, lengths are strict. I think that's one of the reasons why they make the sleeper sizes on most cabs so small. It's little narrow roads, real short and narrow roads. That's why that big Scania big cab, of course, if you ever get a chance to see it, the whole cab came to about this point right here, and it never got past prototype stage because it would have been illegal to use on European roads given its length. I'm sure they could have done something that would have been cool to see it in mass production. Of course, you got your locker boxes up down there. And I really love that red they put on the hubs right there. Very cool. So it's got a pretty detailed interior. There's really nothing behind in the way of detail, nothing behind the seats or overhead. So let me just get this back into focus right here. Now the camera's been doing that again lately. So this is my 1/50th Scania R580 V8. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do comment, subscribe.